Hello everyone. Hope you all are fine and understood questions solved in my last video. Today I am going to explain you about types of quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is a four-sided closed figure. And types of quadrilaterals we will learn about parallelogram, rectangle, square, rhombus, kite, trapezium, isosceles trapezium. The first type that we will learn is here parallelogram. Parallelogram is a four-sided closed figure in which opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. It means opposite sides are equal in length. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. It means measurement of opposite angles here equal. Angle A and angle C are equal. Similarly, angle B and angle D are equal. Consecutive angles in a parallelogram are supplementary. There are four pairs of consecutive angles in a quadrilateral as well as in parallelogram, and angle A and angle B is your first pair of consecutive interior angles. Therefore, their sum is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle B and angle C, sum of angle B and angle C is equal to 180 degree. Angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, and angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. There are two diagonals in a parallelogram, and these two diagonals are intersecting at the point O. O is the midpoint of AC and BD. So we can say that AO and CO are here equal. Similarly, DO and BO are equal in length. Therefore, diagonals are here bisecting. One more property is here, diagonal bisect a parallelogram. If we draw only one diagonal in the parallelogram, we will find two congruent triangles. Next type we will study here, that is rectangle. Rectangle is a type of a parallelogram. Therefore, its opposite sides are equal and opposite angles are also equal. Similarly, consecutive angles are supplementary. Diagonals bisect each other because this is a type of parallelogram. So whatever property of parallelogram, the same properties we will find here in the rectangle. Diagonals are congruent. This is the different property from the parallelogram. In parallelogram, diagonals are not necessarily equal, but here diagonals are congruent. It means diagonals are equal in length. BD and AC are equal in length. Also, AO is equal to BO is equal to CO is equal to DO because diagonals bisect each other. And since AC and BD are equal, so their half is also equal. We can say that AO is equal to BO. Similarly, BO is equal to CO, CO is equal to DO. All four corner angles are 90 degree. That means measurement of each angle of the rectangle is equal to 90 degree. Square. Square is also a type of a parallelogram. Therefore, opposite sides are equal and parallel. But there is one more different property here. Consecutive sides are equal. If consecutive sides are equal, like AD is equal to DC, and since DC is equal to AB, and AD is equal to BC. Therefore, all the four sides are equal in length. So we can say that all the four sides of the square equal. All four angles are congruent. That means all the four angles are equal. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D. And measurement of each angle is equal to 90 degree. Diagonals bisect each other. Therefore, AO is equal to CO. Similarly, DO is equal to BO. Diagonals are equal in length. AC is equal to BD. Diagonals are perpendicular. AC is perpendicular to BD. Therefore, angle AOB is equal to angle BOC. COD is equal to angle DOA. And all the four angles are here of 90 degree because diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Diagonals bisect angles. Diagonal, this AC is bisecting angle A and C. So see here, angle A is divided in two parts and both the parts are here equal. This is 45 degree and that is also 45 degree. Similarly, this diagonal BD is dividing angle B and angle D in equal two parts. Therefore, here 45 degree and here also we have 45 degree. Diagonals bisect angles. So all the angles are here bisected by diagonals. Next type we will learn here, that is rhombus. Rhombus is also a type of a parallelogram, and in the rhombus we will find all the four sides are equal. Opposite angles are also equal. Consecutive angles are supplementary. It means sum of consecutive interior angles is equal to 180 degree. Here angle A and angle B is the first pair. So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle B and angle C is here another pair. So angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, and the last pair is here angle D and angle A. So their sum is equal to 180 degree. Diagonals bisect each other. Again, the diagonals are dividing in two parts. Diagonals are perpendicular. So we will find here angle AOB is equal to angle BOC is equal to angle COD is equal to angle DOA, and that is equal to 90 degree. AC and BD are here perpendicular to each other. Diagonals bisects angles. Angle A and angle C are here bisecting by the diagonal AC. Similarly, angle B and angle D are here bisecting by the angle by the side BD. All the four sides are congruent. It means the length of all the four sides are here equal. Diagonals are not congruent. Diagonals are not congruent. It means the diagonals are not equal in length. So AC is not equal to BD. Trapezium. Trapezium is a type of a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides parallel and another pair of the sides is here not equal. But one important property is here, two pairs of consecutive interior angles are supplementary. Here the first pair angle A and D, because AB and DC are parallel and AD is here transversal. So angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle C plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Isosceles is a type of a trapezium, and in this type we will find non-parallel sides are equal. AD and CB, these two are the non-parallel sides, and these two sides are equal in length. And since these two sides are equal in length, so we will find here base angles. AB is here baseline, so here base angles are here related to it, angle A and angle B. These two are equal in degree. Angle A is equal to angle B. Another base angle part is here upper side, that is angle D and angle C. Angle D and angle C are also equal. The diagonals are congruent, AC and BD. These are the two diagonals of the isosceles trapezium, and these two diagonals are congruent. Opposite angles are supplementary. There are two pairs of opposite angles, angle A and angle C. Angle A and angle C are supplementary angles. So their sum is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle D and angle B are supplementary angles. So their sum is equal to 180 degree. Next type of a quadrilateral is your kite. In the kite, we have two pairs of consecutive sides congruent. It means there are only two pairs of consecutive sides which are equal. The first pair is here in the figure AD and AB. This is the first pair AD and AB. These two are equal in length. Another pair is here DC and BC. DC is equal to BC. Diagonals are perpendicular. AC and BD are two diagonals and both the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. So here we have 90-degree angle. Angle AOB 90-degree, angle BOC is also 90-degree, angle COD is also 90-degree, and the same angle AOD is equal to 90-degree. Exactly one pair of angles are congruent. That means we have only one pair of angles here equal. Angle D and angle B are here equal. One pair of angles bisected. One pair of angles bisected, that means one pair of angles are divided in two equal parts. And here just see AC is here diagonal and this diagonal AC is dividing angle A and angle C in the equal two parts. This is a flow chart of a quadrilateral, and as we know, sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. So here it is mentioned sum of four angles is equal to 360 degree. Next thing is here, this quadrilateral is divided in three parts. First, in which both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Second, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel. And the third part is here, no parallel sides. Two pairs of parallel sides is here figure parallelogram. This parallelogram is divided again in the parts rectangle, rhombus and square. In rectangle, rhombus and square, we will find opposite sides are parallel and equal. Trapezium, here it is mentioned trapezoid. Trapezoid is also known as trapezium. So if we have only one pair of opposite sides parallel, then the figure is a trapezium. These two are the non-parallel sides. One type of a trapezium is the isosceles trapezium. In this isosceles trapezium, non-parallel sides are equal in length. Kite. In the kite, two pairs of consecutive sides are equal in length. See here, first pair, and this one is the second pair. I hope you are understood types of quadrilaterals and their properties. I will share questions based on types of quadrilaterals in my next video. Thank you.